Hi everyone, this is Geek Scorpio, and welcome to a new segment of Gaming Theater Presents Legendary Artifacts of Gaming. In this series, we will discuss different legendary artifacts that often show up in video games. So, what is a legendary artifact? An artifact is an object, typically man made, that has cultural importance. Artifacts can be historical, mythical, or legendary in nature. A historical artifact can be, for example, a bowl that was used by an ancient culture. A mythical artifact is one that exists in myth, like Thor's hammer Mjolnir. A legendary artifact falls somewhere in between. Legendary artifacts are objects that are often rooted in reality, but have become cloaked in lore and story. There's some sort of legend tied to the object. Most artifacts are usually man-made, but this is important in fiction. Legendary artifacts are usually known because they were either used or made by someone famous, such as Ben Franklin's bifocals or Wyatt Earp's Colt revolver. These objects exist in our reality, but when they appear in works of fiction, be it a book, movie, comic, or video game, the cultural lore behind the object often gives them supernatural qualities.
Legendary artifacts are often famous for being a sort of MacGuffin that everyone wants to get their hands on, like the Maltese Falcon or the Treasure of El Dorado, for example.
The stories about these legendary artifacts are passed down from generation to generation. By the time they started appearing in video games, legendary artifacts were already familiar to us because they're part of our culture and lore. Even if their features or abilities change from one story to the next, we still recognize what they are. The changes just serve to make them cooler. If your game includes a plot about saving the world, why not throw in the Sphere of Destiny? Does your character need to get a bonus to their charisma? Why not have them equip Elvis Presley's sequin jumpsuit? Got a neat puzzle for a video game that takes place in the past? Have it involve George Washington's wooden teeth. A lot of these items are more like Easter eggs or game designers wanting to geek out just a little about these stories and legends. Sometimes legendary artifacts are created first for the plot of the story, then attached to some sort of significant event or person. The Assassin's Creed series, for example, has tons of these, like in the case of the apple, which happens to also be the orb that Queen Elizabeth II is holding in her coronation photo, or the walking stick that Mahatma Gandhi is using to walk throughout India. Legendary artifacts in video games aren't just cool, they also give a lot of insight into the story of the game and the culture that influenced it. This series will explore all that and more. Thank you for joining me in this very first episode of Legendary Artifacts of Gaming. Subscribe to the channel for more great gaming videos, and we'll see you at the next level.